What's up guys, David here from Overland Nomad, and I want to give you guys an update on the pickup and the pop-up camper. As you can tell, I kind of changed out the layout. This trip just gets better and better. Well, here it is guys. The pop-up camper is on a trailer. Let me give you guys a story behind this. This is a second gen Toyota pickup bed, and someone cut it and made it into a trailer, and I got it, found it locally. I bought it for 300 bucks and I painted it, put some bigger tires and rims, and that is it. And it's actually sitting on the stock leaf springs, which that needs to be addressed. But anyways, why did I do this? Well, I'm gonna show you guys the pickup's over there. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. The reason why I did that is because I have the Land Cruiser, the pickup, and our family vehicle, the Xterra. Excuse the mess in the garage. I'm starting to clean it up, reorganizing everything. Anyways, the problem with the pickup is that how the camper was set up is the fact that I can only use the camper when I'm driving the pickup, and that I don't do that on all the trips. So now I'm able to pull it with any of my vehicles, and I actually my family and I have my wife and 2 kids spent time in the camper for 3 nights a week or so ago, which that's the next video I'm releasing. So I want to do an update before releasing that video, because then it wouldn't make any sense. So let me show you guys how the camper looks right now. It's kind of a mess after the trip. You guys obviously know the setup in here. There's a lot of mess going on in here, but I did have to I narrowed out the bed. I mean the floor of the camper. It used to be a little wider, but still good. Got compartments in here and whatnot, but you guys already know this. So let's talk about the pickup. So like I said, this setup, it's basically gonna stay like this for now. It's gonna stay in the trailer form. I really love this setup. We put almost 1,000 miles on it the other weekend. It's perfect for on-road use. I need to really address the suspension. Once we go off-roading, well not off-roading, but on off-road dirt roads, it obviously starts doing this little thing. So I want to address that. But on road, it did pretty good. The weight distribution is actually pretty good. So for now, I do want to put some sort of compartments here. Maybe like a storage box or something. I'm not sure yet. But for now, you can use this area to put things in. I put my camping chairs, table, any other things. I do have some jacks in here to level out the trailer. But I really like this setup. It was perfect, and I hauled it with the Xterra. It was not a problem at all. It's not heavy. The trailer weighed around, what was it, 860 pounds. Super light, and the camper itself must weigh like 700 pounds. But the weight distribution was perfect. It's almost all the way to the back, which people were like, no, you need to move it up front. I really can't do that because of the overhang up here. The overhang, I don't want it to hit the truck, so perfect like this. All right guys, let's talk about the pickup. So here is the new setup. We put a contractor camper on it. One thing I never told you guys is that I don't have wheel wells. That I need to fix somehow. So I need to address that, the wheel well problem. But yeah, the camper itself, it's aluminum, super light. It needs new gas struts. That for sure needs to be addressed. But I got it for free from Jake. It's a perfect deal. You know, honestly, it just it's perfect. It's super light also, but you can see there's little cracks here and there. I need to seal it up. But yeah, putting gas struts on it. You can paint it up. It's all scratched out. I want to put some decals on this, but It goes perfect on the pickup just because it's so light. And now with the solid axle swap, it needs to stay light. So I really didn't have a choice when it came to taking the camper. I mean, putting the camper on there. When I had the camper on the pickup, the truck hated it like bad. I would go on the highway and the truck would just start doing this little motion, and it was pretty scary. And I think that was just kind of the last. I kind of wanted to get it off the truck. I put it on and I was like, it kind of defeats the purpose of the solid axle swap. I wanted it to be kind of a rock crawler. And that was kind of the last thing that told me to kind of just, you know what, let's go another direction. And I had just gotten the trailer, so I thought, well, let's put it on the trailer, even though that's not what I wanted it for. The trailer, I kind of wanted it just to put my stuff in the back and take it with the Land Cruiser and just go camping, put, you know, my tents and all that in there. But it turned out pretty good with the camper. It's perfect setup now. But the pickup, this camper, this whole setup right here is my favorite I've ever done, because I've had also a regular pickup in the past. I mean, a regular camper, and then I went with the Wilderness. If you guys remember the Wilderness, that was awesome setup. And then went with the camper over there, and now we're back to basics. And I gotta say, this is my favorite, because I call it the poor man's GFC, the Go Fast camper, just because they open up on all sides. But yeah, this is really cool that you can just open on the sides. I want to put stuff here on the side so I can just access it really easily, put some lights on it, make it really get really nice. And you can't be free, and it's so light. I mean, 2 people can easily carry this camper, and it's got access to the top there. You can put stuff on there. And I got like 2 people that asked me, do you regret selling the Wilderness? And I'm not gonna say I regret it. I mean, I don't regret selling it, because Jake, if you watch 3 Point Slow Gang episodes, you should, you know Jake and his shop, and you see the Wilderness, it's always in there. It's on his Tacoma, so it went to a good place. And I made sure, he promised, he said, if I ever sell it, I'll sell it back to you guys. So not that I want the Wilderness, I honestly, I know it sounds it's kind of strange, but I rather have this camper. It's way lighter than the Wilderness, and I like the color. I want it to be black. And the Wilderness, to me, got kind of old. It got old having to open it by myself all the time. Jake, when he goes and sets it up, he always has someone help him. Like Isaac always camps with him, so that's kind of cool, but it gets annoying after a while. And I miss the old way I used to camp. When I got the pickup, was I would just sleep in the camper just like that. And this is back to those days. So I love that. I love that I can just open and plop myself in there, kind of how like Jonathan does it in his 4Runner, and that's kind of how I do it in the Land Cruiser too, just sleep in the back of it. So that's the update for you guys. Hold on, I know the sun's like right over here. That's the update for the pickup and the camper. I think it's the right move. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh no, like the camper, it's not on the pickup. That's what I wanted to do, honestly. And the pickup doesn't want the camper anymore. It just it drives terrible. It's pretty scary. And now I got my truck back, super light, and back to itself. And plus, it's funny because I put the camper, and I've gotten so many compliments from strangers at gas stations and stuff. I mean, I have to admit, the camper was a little of a funky look on the truck. When I got the 4-wheel camper on it, I remember people were like, you know, but it was cool. You know, you had a whole little tiny house behind you. Now, got the camper, but I can, once I put a bumper on this truck and get a hitch, I'm gonna be able to tow it with the camper. But for now, I tow the camper with the Land Cruiser or the Xterra. So the camper's gonna get way more use now, because I can just tow it with any vehicle. I don't have to just go in the pickup, which I don't go camping in pickup all the time. Honestly, it's probably the least reliable vehicle here. Land Cruiser's better, Xterra's better, but anyways, that's the update, guys. And next week I'm gonna release the video on our trip. so that's how it's gonna be, guys. It's gonna be camper on the trailer and the pickup and the car. Well, I don't call it I call it, the pickup's name is the Nomad. That's where the whole Overland Nomad name came out. So the Nomad, aka the contractor, because of that. And I'm probably gonna put like a, oh well, I don't want to say anything about the decal I want to put on the camper, but okay, I think that's good of an update, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one.